What's going on, everyone? You're chilling with the bear. So like I said in the previous video, I haven't covered the last 3 months, so these next couple videos are going to be me playing catch up. We're officially finished with that game project that we've been making for our project and portfolio class. I'll show it off in a video in the next coming weeks. I've also been working on my own mobile game project for the last few weeks that I can't wait to show to you guys. So let me rewind the time back to March, the software engineering class. That was brutal. I know I said that data structures was extremely hard and difficult, but this class takes the cake. Data structures had nothing on it. To get a better understanding to why I thought data structures was difficult, take a look at my Why I Quit Full Cell Game Dev video. So what the software engineering class entailed was a bunch of object-oriented programming strategies, building to the Android platform, and working with code that you personally didn't write yourself. The strategies that you'll learn in this class are tried and true systems that you'll actually see in many software programs, and they've been optimized for a specific purpose. For example, one program that you may write may use a lot of if and else checks, which isn't really bad if there's only a few of them. However, if you do have a massive amount of if-else checks, this could significantly hinder your program's optimization. One of the strategies that I like that is actually extremely useful in correcting this coding mistake is a state machine strategy. Basically, what a state machine is a set of instructions that actually store the state of the object that you're putting the if-else checks on. For a better example, you can think of it like this. If you have a player character and you want to get that player character to crouch, yet you can only crouch when you're on the ground and you're not running, so you're just walking. What you might do is you might have a script that says, I have a player and I want to check if the player is on the ground, if the player isn't running, and if the button is pressed, the player is allowed to crouch. Now, if you notice, that's 3 different checks: grounded, running, press the button. With the state machine, you could actually take away 2 of those checks and just have the system check and see if the button was pressed for crouch. To do this, you pretty much set up a class. You have a set of states that the player or object will be in at a certain period of time. For example, if the player is running, they're in a running state. If they're walking, walking state. If they're jumping, they're in a jumping state. Crouching, they're in a crouching state. So if the player is currently in a walking state, you can give the person who's controlling that player the option of crouching, because the system already knows for a fact that the player isn't running or jumping. So essentially, you're just avoiding those 2 checks by allowing the system to just determine what state the player is already in. So with that, there are many different strategies, and they all have their specific purpose or purposes. But it's super difficult to master each one of these. So what Full Cell has done is put together a pre-built game that comes with its own bugs and features that you have to correct or implement. So to actually complete these labs, what you have to do is read over a set of instructions, read over and familiarize yourself with the pre-built code that someone's already written for that game, and then either fix the bugs or implement the features. It sounds pretty simple when I say it like that, but the fact of the matter is, you're reading over somebody else's code. You have no idea what it does, and it's not just one file that you're reading over. You're talking about a full game with at least 50, 60 different scripts. So you have to understand how it works, figure out what's wrong with it, and then fix it or add your own implementation into it. I can say that this really helped with my debugging skills. Now, let me take a step backwards. The first 5 classes were actually an introduction into Unity. It was extremely simple for those who knew Unity and for those who didn't have any usage with Unity before. And in these labs, we actually had to deal with a separate pre-built game that the faculty made, and we used Unity to implement features onto that game. And then ultimately, we made a build for Android, which was also extremely easy through Unity. What I really liked about this one is that it uses C# language because we were using Unity. However, the other game I was talking to you about previously was using C++, which to me personally is a lot more difficult. During this month, we also had the start of our project and portfolio class to actually build our first game. And it was actually really nice because we only had classes Monday and Wednesday for software engineering and Tuesday and Thursday for the project and portfolio class. So we had the Friday, Saturday, Sunday off to study or relax or do whatever it is you want to do, play video games, enjoy yourself. Just know that software engineering was a beast of a class, so studying would be in your best interest. Not to mention that these are going to be the fundamentals that you carry with you through any software design or application that you put together, because these are the optimized, tried and true systems that you'll see everywhere. And there's a lot of them. But since this video is getting a little long, I think I'm going to cut it off right here, and then I'll make a couple more videos to describe the project and portfolio class, the physics class, and the AHI course, the human interface course. So as always, I just want to thank you for following along with my videos. and asking the questions that you really want to know the answers to. Also, we've made it over 100 subscribers. And I'm super jazzed about it because I didn't buy any of these subscriptions. This is you guys telling me that, hey, you want to subscribe to this channel and this is the content that you want to see. So thank you so much for helping out. But don't forget to keep liking, disliking, commenting, subscribing, telling your friends about the channel because that's how we're going to make it bigger. As well as me putting out content. I completely understand that and I am on my game now and it'll be coming faster for you guys. But yeah, that's all I have for this video. So, bye.